But first, an extreme cleaning duo in Glasgow, James and Ian. They've been called to a council flat that's been abandoned but don't know quite what to expect.
We don't know exactly how bad it is or whether there's any dangers involved. So we're going to do a risk assessment and have a look, see what's in front of us.
Oh, it stinks.
I think it's a fridge, James.
Oh.
It doesn't look too bad. But what is that smell? Neglect, that's what it is.
It's been switched off and there's hundreds of food in it. It's not been emptied so far. I'll let James do that job. Oh. Somebody left their dinner here, mate, no ate it. Your dinner's here.
How strange. Food and clothing. Someone must have left in a hurry.
Obviously there's a wheelchair here, so it could have been an old person that lived here, but we'll have a quick look about and see if we can find any other signs of...
Yeah, just check them for anything untoward. Make sure there's nothing in there that can harm you.
Something untoward, definitely. And as so often, drug taking, the modern tragedy.
You can see there's some needles here and on the table, so we need to be extra vigilant while clearing it out. Make sure we don't get pricked or anything with the needles. Obviously this here's a wee tray that they use for cooking the heroin up. They get these in packs now with swabs, everything.
Dirty needles are always a risk. This job could be dangerous.
Looks to be as if it was a young guy that lived here. Pretty messy as well.
A risk calls for a risk assessment, and the camera doesn't lie.
Is that your risk assessment done?
That's it, that's risk
Wrap
assessment.
up. Don't need these hats any. Take these off.
Yes, the needles aren't going to fall out of the sky. The clear-out can begin. Back in the deserted Glasgow flat, James and Ian have got to be careful as they begin the clear-up. They've found used needles, and that means dirty needles, which can carry disease.
I'm just checking there's no sharps hidden in amongst all this stuff. You can't stick your hand straight in because, well, you would get jabbed if you stuck your hand in, so that's why we use these.
Safety and drug use don't go together.
Always expect unexpected, really. So you just need to be alert at all times. We've only found 2 needles in this house, but we're just putting them in a sharps bin just now. Dispose of them the right way, so no one gets hurt with them.
The tragedy is that all this could have been avoided. Drugs, in the end, don't help. Lives are ruined. The sofa is not too bad, and nor is the mattress. The bed's okay. This could have been a decent flat. But all the clues are there, and Ian is experienced enough to know what to do.
I've pulled these 3 items to one side because there's blood on them. Obviously you can't just dump that, you've got to treat it first. So I've got this PX Parvo, you call it, kills any diseases. Even though the house has been vacant for quite a bit, we don't know exactly how long, and diseases can stay in the blood even though it's out of the body for maybe several weeks. If it was HIV or if there was hepatitis in the blood, this, as I said before, this neutralises it. Makes it safe for us to handle and then just dispose of. I don't know how this has happened. I think he's been reading his wee dictionary and had a nosebleed or something.
The living room can be cleared without any difficulty. There's more of a problem in the kitchen.
Yeah, we're going to get rid of the food from this fridge. It's absolutely stinking. So.
James and Ian are used to all this. But you never get used to the smell. You just have to put up with it.
You can taste it and smell it. Oh.
But the way some people live, I don't know how they can live in a...
Some milk for the tea.
Oh. I feel sorry for the council sometimes, the amount of money they spend. Maybe put new kitchens in and somebody moves in and just trashes the place. It must cost thousands of pounds.
Outside, at least the fresh air makes a difference.
That's it. Job done. I'm happy. See what I've done. You?
Static. Static.
It's not up to James and Ian to draw any conclusions. They've just done their job.